What's happening? Happy Monday. Is buying an investment property worth it right now? We'll look at the PNW edition. Little change of scenery today because it's so nice outside, and we're not going to have this for very much longer. It's going to be cold, it's going to be gray, it's going to be rainy, but it's going to be great. That's what they say. It's going to be great, they say. You'll love the winters, they say. Who said that? And where are they? Hey everyone, I've got your Monday market update here. All right, so let's be real. During the pandemic, if you didn't invest in real estate, people looked at you like you skipped free dessert. Don't skip free dessert. Cheap loans, home prices shooting up like fireworks, rental demand through the roof. You could basically throw a dart at the market and make money. Awesome, right? Fast forward to today, yeah, not so easy. Mortgage rates are above 6%, remodel costs are giving people heartburn, and rents slowing down. So the question is buying an investment property still worth it? Or is it just a headache waiting to happen? What's changed? Here is the shift. No more free ride on appreciation. Costs are heavier. Hello, insurance premiums. Ugh. And short-term rentals, they can go from gold mine to money pit faster than you can say Airbnb tax. So now it's about control, meaning cash flow, net operating income, and making the math work. Here's a visual idea. Where are investors actually winning? Well, nationwide, investors are buying in places like Missouri, Oklahoma, and Georgia because homes are cheap and rents are steady. But here in the Pacific Northwest, it's a different vibe. Single-family rentals in areas where inventory is tight, thanks to Snohomish and Pierce counties. Small multifamily properties to spread the risk. And my favorite, pre-sale new construction. Some developers are looking for early buyers so you can lock in better pricing and maybe upgrades before the next wave of buyers hit. Here's what the PNW market is showing. Multifamily permits have dropped sharply since 2022, meaning less new supply is coming. Rent growth is modest, around 2 to 3% year over year, while vacancies are ticking up slightly. The average rent across Washington, listen to this you guys, is $2,195 a month, about 10% higher than the US average. And a new statewide rent law now caps increases at 7% inflation, and the max is 10%. What's the investor math? Get me a calculator. If you're thinking of investing, here are two simple metrics to understand. DSCR, it stands for debt service coverage ratio. Lenders generally want to see a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning the rent covers the mortgage. But investors often look for something higher, around 1.25 plus. So the property not only pays for itself, but also leaves room for profit and surprise expenses because they happen. Cash on cash return. This tells you what percentage you're earning on the cash you put in. For example, invest $100,000 net 10K after expenses in a year, that's a 10% return. And if this feels like financial alphabet soup, whatever that is, don't worry. I can connect you with my mortgage broker who can walk you through the numbers in detail for your situation, because obviously I'm not a mortgage broker. I'm just here to give you some of the news, and then the details go to the professionals in their profession. Should you wait for rates to drop? The Federal Reserve might cut rates soon, but here's the catch. When rates go down, buyers flood the market and prices go up. So if a deal makes sense today under conservative assumptions, don't sit around waiting for the perfect time because it'll pass you by. It doesn't exist. Even when somebody finds the perfect home, they still find something wrong with it. Oh, the window just is a little bit too small. Oh, I don't like... There's always something. You might be asking, what's the big takeaway here, Sinclair? Investing right now isn't about chasing quick wins. It's about playing smart, running the numbers, and planning for the long haul. So yes, it can still be worth it, answering the question from the beginning, but only if you treat it like a business, not like Vegas. That's your market update for this week. If you're curious about what investing might look like for you, let's grab a coffee and run the numbers together, and I will happily introduce you to my mortgage broker so you can see exactly how the financing side would work. Look at the Bubba. Was this video helpful? Do you want to know more? Get in the know, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment to get the convo going. I hope you guys have a fabulous Monday and an even better week. And you know what? Enjoy this weather while it's around. because you don't know when it'll change. It might say it's going to rain on one day and then it's sunny, and then it might say it's sunny and then it's going to rain, and then it rains forever. It never gets sunny again. I'm just kidding, it'll get sunny again, but you know what? Right into that season. Okay, you guys, make it the very best day. I'll see you next week. Peace.